Meet Professor Smith. Professor Smith is teaching a History 101 course, and he assigns his students a paper on Watergate.
I am not a crook.
He makes sure to let the students know that they'll need to use reputable sources.
What?
Meet Jorge. Jorge is a freshman in Professor Smith's history course. He wants to do well because the paper is worth 40% of his grade. And Professor Smith is a stickler about using credible sources. And he's a little scared about where or how to find them.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Professor Smith doesn't have the time to direct each student to specific books, websites, or articles, so he suggests some general resources for the class to use. Jorge isn't sure where to start. The night before his paper is due, Jorge turns to Google. Bombarded by millions of search results, Jorge spends all night trying to find credible sources and ends up with very little time to actually work on his project. Jorge ends up getting a C- for his work. Both Professor Smith and Jorge are bummed about the results. The campus librarian tells Professor Smith about an awesome new product called Gale Researcher. Gale Researcher is a library research collection that offers the most direct path to student success. Gale Researcher offers peer-reviewed, citable sources that build on topics covered in his class and connects Professor Smith's students to other resources in his university library's holdings. Professor Smith doesn't waste precious time finding and providing resources for his students himself. Gale Researcher does it for him. And the best part is that he can link straight to it from his syllabus or LMS, making it extremely easy and convenient for both Professor Smith and his students. On his next paper, Jorge uses his university's library subscription to Gale Researcher. Jorge can do his research faster and more easily.
This is way easier.
Instead of spending hours sifting through search results, he links from his LMS directly into an image-rich page filled with trusted, citable content, including videos from renowned sources like the Associated Press, PBS, and the BBC, all aligned with the topics Professor Smith has covered in class. Jorge finds all of the sources he needs quickly and easily. Now he can spend more time thinking critically about his paper and less time looking for sources to use.
Victory!
Jorge gets an A- for his work. Thanks to Gale Researcher and the library, Professor Smith and Jorge are on the path to success.
Oh yeah!